Hello and welcome to part 2 of Rainbow Six Shield Gaming with me. Today we're talking about shields, we're practicing shields, counter shields, and just doing a bunch of fun stuff that involves shields, which honestly is a fun time. I like shields on attack, big Monty/Blitz fan. Fuse shield, not sure how to feel about it. Sometimes it's just fun, sometimes it's just fun, and honestly it works pretty good. Yes sir.
You were playing against Bolo.
Oh, he got his ass smacked.
He did. Who's that Cali?
Apparently we beat Bolo with the shield, so that's proof. That's proof that the shields are the greatest because we beat Bolo. What else? I don't even remember what I was talking about. This guy distracted me. But yeah, shields are cool. Clash, I think she's not that great. She's fine. I guess I will play her on bank. I guess I kind of have to. I guess we're doing a shield video. I'm kind of hoping they play the shields though, so that way I can try to counter them instead by playing like the Legion, the Frost, stuff like that. Capcan even. So if they bring a shield the first round, I'll switch to somebody who can counter the shields. Other than that, I'll play Clash. And honestly, Clash also counters the attacker shields because as she zaps the shields, they kind of swing to the side a bit too. So Clash is honestly, Clash is one of the best counters to shields, I think. Just because she is like the shield. She's the better shield because she can tase them as well. And the shields aren't killing Clash, I can tell you that. So maybe that's just the case. If you're playing against a lot of shields and you got some teammates that are willing to help out, hop on the Clash, dude. Clash has her place in the game, I would say. Like, there is times where playing Clash is smart. Most of the time, I'm just like, I don't know how I'm feeling about her. Somebody did mention, I saw this in a comment between these matches, run the suppressor on Clash. So we're going to try that out. Suppressor and impact grenades. I do like the impacts. I just think they're better for playmaking, making rotates. If you do need to make like a multiple rotate into a walking rotate so you can get through it with Clash is good. She's great for time stall. Obviously in the round 2, I think there was 2 rounds last game where we just used Clash to just stall them out. So solid stall operator for sure, especially if the other team baits a lot. You know, if they're just sitting on site baiting, maybe hopping on Clash is the play just because then when they finally push in at the end of the round, they just don't have the time to deal with it. I'm going to reinforce the server hatch so I can actually play in server, stall that dirt push, so stall time off the start. This bank basement is a solid site for her, just because you always have that constant fall off path. If you have an escape route, you're good to go. So I can start in server, and then when they open the server hatch or the site hatch, I can fall back more. Or if they start to overwhelm me, I can just walk back into site because I'm not going to be shot in the back unless somebody gets all the way through site, and in that case, they'd have to kill literally my entire team to get there. So I'm not going to worry about them like walking all the way through garage, through CC, and into server to shoot me in the back. And if they do that, wow, that's an embarrassment to my team. And I'm probably in one of the lowest ranks in the game. And if that's the case, you probably shouldn't be playing Clash anyway in those ranks.
Yo, Doc, can you heal for
So Mute's got this, so I can just hold his stairs for now. I kind of want to hop on the cams, see where they're at.
Coming to Clash.
I can hold this if you want to watch blue. It's up to you.
Where are they coming?
Blue. So I'm just gonna stall time here. I'm just literally gonna face fuck it, keep backing up. If they try to push in on me, I have obviously a fleet of people. I mean, if you want, I can just sit here, and then when they actually get in, I'll stun them.
Getting both hatches.
You can swing off the server rack or something. So they have the hatch, so I do have to be careful coming back to site now.
Bro, walk down mid.
Opening blue hatch. Okay, we're gonna have to get some picks back now. Big pick. Careful of the hatch again. They could be inside too.
Oh, there. Yo.
And obviously I'm gonna have to switch guns here. Wow, that guy ate a lot of bullets. So yeah, that's basically what I was saying at the start. Like, if they push all the way through site, then they deserve to win the round. But you know, if they push you all the way to site and kill me, then that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, opening the site hatch does suck because it's hard for us to actually get back to site. As you saw, they got the kill on the Mute trying to come back to the site because all the hatches were open. And then here, even they could jump over marble. Like, this is not going to be a great site for Clash either, but we'll try her out. So basically, they drop the hatches, kill my whole team. Clash is absolutely horrendous in a clutch situation because they're all just going to run at you, and you only have so many bullets. And you're slow, and switching to the shield is one of the stupidest things ever because then they can just bombard you, knife you, shoot your ankles. You have to do something. You have to get the kills before they completely surround you and disintegrate you, essentially. So make some rotates. We'll be able to play. I might play up by stock, contest the stock hop-ins. We can even get. You can even do like some C4s. If you have someone underneath the C4, you know, you start stunning them as they hop in. They're stuck on the C4. You get some pings to your teammates. Boom, sky high, goodbye. And this way we can also contest square. So I'm just gonna kind of jiggle between here and here to stop these pushes. Now I do have to be careful with my backside. Yo, can you move this up marble, dog?
10 seconds left.
Marble stairs. That way I have some info on my backside because, again, that's how they're going to get me, is on that backside. Just looking for drones here. Probably could have reinforced some more walls, like these elevator walls, but Ava Elfie is getting them, so that's okay. And now we just got to figure out where they're pushing yet again. Last time we didn't actually figure out where they were coming from until it was too late, so this time we'll try to do a better job. They're outside square, a couple of them. So here we can just push up, get aggressive. Just gotta be careful with the nades, Cali, whatever. There's a guy prone on ping 1 watching the stock door. He hopped down, he's by the stock windows now. Hopped in stock, it's Ash.
I'm not done with you.
There's 2 stock.
Head 1.
Nice, there's another one there, it's dope. He's on me. Nice, good shit. Another one outside stock, it's Lion. So yeah, I'm just gonna, or sorry, Buck outside stock.
Drop marble.
Can when they jump in?
You dropped.
Marble left. Might have went open. Careful mute. I'm gonna back up. Sounds like the janitor.
I'm in
careful,
open right
careful
now.
square. Careful square. Okay, I'm gonna let Ban. If you keep holding that, I can push up on these square guys. One's inside the stock windows.
See, one's top red. Spiral right now. Spiral. He's on ping. On 3 ping.
Okay, I'm gonna fight this guy. Spiral.
Spiral.
When they jump into stock, I have C4.
He's still not moving. Just sitting here on 3 ping. He's just holding up top. He has no clue.
I'm gonna stun him, Bandit. Give me a sec. Nice, good shit. So working together, as you can see, teamwork on the clash, absolutely huge. Now I'm gonna push back towards this Buck. Buck was outside square windows. I don't want to get picked off is all.
I'm showing below with C4.
Okay, okay. Do you want to just pre-place it here and I can let you know?
Yeah, I did it.
And then you can come back up. Buck square side. The drone right here.
They're both there.
You are screwed.
You can peek stock. I think
Ping
if you
one,
peek
ping
stock
one.
and peek the double door bandit, you can kill him.
The other one's square as well.
Come here. I dare you.
Op 4, last operator.
And he's out of ammo. Get worked.
Hostiles eliminated.
That's a nice little cash. I probably should have stayed backwards for a second more. But hey, you know, he didn't headshot me, so we got the kill. Yo, good calls. Great calls for my team, man. I mean, you got to respect the call-outs. The call-outs were actually huge. Like, getting that kill on Spiral, super, super big, right? That guy Spiral essentially makes it so I can't use my shield, right? I have to face one way or the other, and whichever way I'm not facing, I can get shot in the back. So, important to... Wow, that's a crazy statement. Insane. All right. Let's just mute the chat, you know? There's no point even getting involved in that. What a crazy statement. Just pops out of nowhere, man. Like, I'm trying to just make a shield video, dog. You know, settle down. It's not that deep, guys. It's just a video game. We're just playing our favorite video game. Playing some operators, having fun, you know. No need to be in so much pain, guys. Let's love each other. I mean, we don't have to even love each other. We can just respect each other as fellow humans, you know. You know, and I respect this guy. Even though this guy just said all these slurs and called me all these terrible things, I still value his life, you know, because we're all people. You know, he just has a little more pain. He's just a little more upset than the well, maybe not the average R6 player, but the average person. We're gonna try the server hold again. Maybe I'll play main this time. I'm actually gonna play main stairs or garage and try to contest where they're coming in. I don't know. I actually don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. Just try to see where they're coming from, but it's kind of hard on this map. The defaults don't give you much. I could hold garage and just completely shut down that push. Sorry, I'm choking on beef. Had some tacos for lunch. Honestly, they weren't even gas. It was literally just beef and cheese and salsa and hot sauce because, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I had some like leftover beef and made some tacos for lunch. That's always a play. No point answering the phone call. Might as well just keep my shield out. They're gonna know where I'm at anyway once they find me because I'm Clash. Yeah, one's bottom blue. It's Doke. Do you want to get aggressive on this guy? Doke's pushing me in server.
Square.
And EMPs. Server, help! Wow. Okay, so I called this guy out a long time ago, and I thought because my teammates are working so well
garage.
together, they would actually come and help me a little sooner. But we didn't have a guy even near the rotate, so that guy was able to just walk into site and kill me, which typically that would be a free kill for us, right? He's getting really over-aggressive, walking into site, shooting me.
Oh, hell.
We're don't can be called. We can't. But the aggression actually paid off for him because our teamwork is a little bit lacking there. It's okay. But yeah, again, EMP gadgets, absolute beautiful counter, as you can tell.
I can't see. Fuck.
On console, it's a little harder, of course,
Wait,
because
what were you doing? Were you turning off your phone?
on console it's a little harder because you can't aim as well. So
No.
aiming down at the feet and actually getting
Well, it's
accurate
like-
shots on the feet is harder. But you can tell on PC it's really easy, right? Even when I swing my shield to the side, he can still see my feet a little bit underneath. And yeah, he only took him 2 mags to take me out. So EMP gadgets are a very solid way to counter the Clash for sure. I think Clash is like pretty ass. Like I would never play Clash more than 1 round in a game. And when I do, I'm only gonna play it for 1 round, and it's got to be on a site where it actually favors her. I do think that's actually not a bad Clash site still, but at the same time, like, yeah, like by the 3rd time they're gonna figure out that I'm running Clash, you know, and then they're just gonna have EMP gadgets or have whatever counters it is to counter the Clash because she has a lot of them, you know. So I like the Monty on bank. I think Monty's probably the best bank shield op, just because there's a lot of long hallways. It's hard to actually seal the distance with like the Blitz shield. So Blitz is not as ideal on bank. Same with Fuse shield. Fuse shield, firstly, there's not a lot to fuse on bank. Secondly, same thing as Blitz. The same reason Blitz, like you're a little more exposed. You don't have the extended shield to cover you. Now, they have the Azami. Pushing in through square here could work. They have the Valk as well, so I don't really want to hop in stock. I think going square door and just applying pressure from square as the Monty will be good. I could also, like if I wanted to play the Blitz or Fuse here, I could come in through square door and try to like rush Janitor by smoking off the head holes and getting into the Janitor door. And that's an area where the Blitz shield would be really good because it's really close range, but there's just a lot of risk associated with that, getting shot in the side, getting shot in the back, getting C forward, whatever. So playing a little more passive here with the Monty is sounding like a good idea to me. Just going to apply pressure, gather info, call out to my team, see how it goes from there. And they do have this Valk. Gotta be careful of the run out. And also the stock windows. That's the one thing I do have to worry about is those stock windows when I'm sitting here. Let's make sure there's nobody in that corner.
I was
gonna say, is there- Okay, okay. Am I good here? He said don't move. I don't want to get shot in the back of the head.
I'll tell you when to move.
All right, you just want me to like move left when you say?
Yeah.
So he's gonna try to get a freebie off my
never
shield
mind.
here.
They're not big moves. You just do whatever.
Okay. Is there any Valcam square IQ? I just don't want to get C forward, obviously.
I didn't see any.
Oh well, there is. So that sucks because
Looks like there was one.
IQ says there's no
I
Valcams.
swung. I traded.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, I already assumed he had checked them, so I thought that I was clear. Clearly, I was not. I don't know where it would have been, but
Down to 1 friend.
really, that's. I'm not even gonna take the blame for that one. I'm straight up just blaming IQ for that because if we have an IQ and they have a Valk and you look square and don't see a Valcam and I die to a C4 from below. Firstly, there's nothing I can really do about that. I'm not gonna drone bottom square and waste all that time droning bottom square to check for a C4. So it's fine, you know, honest mistake. I'm not gonna be mad at the guy for it. It's just like there's nothing else I really could have done. I'm trying to add pressure. I'm trying to get into square. If there's no cam, there's no cam. He could have actually got the C4 straight up through the. Like could have been pre-placed and just looked through the holes and saw me. That's very possible. Maybe there wasn't a Valcam at all.
Probably double window.
But Ace could win this. Isn't a 2v1 here. This cam's pretty nice. I could actually call quite a bit off this. One's double windows. I hear him double windows. And the other one sounds like he's meeting. I don't want to call that out because I really can't tell.
We have been eliminated.
Nice try.
I'm just getting
Unfortunate.
terrible comms with someone I'm like in Discord with, saying flank and they're both on site and shit.
That's wild.
The guy in the Discord
Yeah,
is
I don't know,
calling that
just,
he's on the
shooting me
flank.
and shit too.
As you can tell, he's getting spot on the cams too. So honestly, just some poor IQ work there. It's too bad. Like Valk's really, really strong on bank. And when you have an IQ, you can hope that you can at least know where the cams are at. I would probably honestly just go Dokkaebi right now if I wasn't playing shields because the Dokkaebi is great for like calling and pushing. As you saw what they did, they called and they all pushed, and then we can't even watch the cams, even the dead people. So it's a good way to do that. I'll probably go server here with the Monty, just walk in server. take control of it. Monty's definitely the best for this. Like, doing it with a blitz or something, you're going to get impact, you're going to get smoked, you're going to get shot in the side as you're pushing. There's just a lot of risk. You're getting a lot of utility dumped on you on that doorway. But with Monty, you can just shield up, push through, and take the control. Bash some people with their back server. You can use the cover of the wall to your advantage. Terrible game here, 1 in 3. Definitely not a map that I prefer to play shields on, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Especially SoloQ. Clash SoloQ is infinitely worse in my opinion. Even attack shield SoloQ aren't great, but then you have a massive map. It's really hard to get close and actually get the kills off the shields. Now I'll try. I could grab the EMPs with hatches. I prefer the smoke. I want the smoke, so I'm taking server. I'm not going to the hatches anyway. Dokkaebi's doing it. That's great. I'm gonna try to work this guy's server. You don't really need drones on shield. There's very rare times, like stuff like putting a flank drone or whatever. Now I am by myself, so I have to be aware of that. Can't get too aggressive, because if they team up on me and run out, it's gonna be bad. But I still will contest this. I'm a little worried. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. I might just go up, honestly. Like, I can push down blue instead. I'm gonna come back to you guys.
Aww.
Yeah, pushing by myself is not smart. He is right about that. So I'll try to take blue stairs instead. Oh, she toggled.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, I don't think that's
wall
the
shot
case.
me. Like, trace me and everything.
One's in janitor. What is that ringing? Is that just when they shoot the shield? So this Jaeger's on my left. They might actually get aggressive on me here, so I'm gonna back out yet again. I gotta isolate gunfights as a shield player. You gotta isolate picks. So I'm gonna try to hop in open and kill this Jaeger maybe. There we go. Now I'll try to kill this Doc. Doc's dead. Huge. I can maybe take server here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take server. Give me a sec.
You guys should push together.
Can you come server with me?
I'm coming. One's
I'm gonna clear this out.
in.
Then we can potentially go for a
My
plant
flank.
off the smokes. Okay, one's on the A-bomb, and the other one's vault.
Yeah, vault.
He's standing in the middle of the vault wall, holding the door.
I'm watching your flank, by the way.
Peek the door on me. I was trying to help the Twitch fight the Cade because she was currently in the engagement. But she whiffed all her shots as well as said one was flanking. I also whiffed though, to be fair. I lit him up a bit. It's just, what can you do? I mean, it was either that or I could have smoked, but they had the Jaeger ADSs, so the smokes wouldn't have done anything. I could have maybe asked for Twitch to try and get rid of the ADSs. That way I could smoke. Maybe even we try to get a plant down. Cade's got a C4 though. Azami's got impact. It's probably not going to go over well if we try to plant. So going for the kill on the Cade and then playing the 2v1 on the Azami after is going to be our best bet, I think, of winning that. I probably could have even tried to push the Azami in the hallway. I didn't know that she was sitting right on the door sill. I mean, it would have been probably safe to assume, but I didn't. So I don't know. Shields, they're okay. Definitely very, very strong if you have a 5-stack. In solo queue, though, I personally think that picking other operators is going to be your best choice. Unless you're busting out like the occasional shield player. You're doing on like a map like Outback where it's a smaller map and there's a lot more potential for opportunity. But on a big map like Bank, you're really picking it only for the team. And if you've watched my videos, you know that I think you need to be self-sufficient while you solo queue in order to have the best chance of success. So hope you guys learned something. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Go watch part 1 if you haven't already on my main channel where we played Outback and clap some cheeks with shields. Let's go, baby. Peace out.